Okay, Tampa, I'm hoping at least you have some good food. Come on. Breakfast, brunch. Let's talk about it. Mr. B's Café, Southern Cuisine. Yes. Known for stellar chicken and waffles, French toast, smoked sausage and grits. That every Hey y'all, it's your girl Jessica Shields with the Blk Coin Collective, and in this episode of a Locally Black Review, we will be traveling to Tampa, Florida. Tampa is located on the Gulf Coast of Central Florida. It's part of the Tampa Bay area and is known for its warm weather, waterfront views, vibrant mix of city life, culture, and of course, beaches. We will score the city based on the ability to find Black-owned businesses based in these 5 categories: accommodations, food and dining, shopping and services, activities and culture, and nightlife and entertainment. And the final city scorecard will be revealed whether the city is a Black-owned paradise, a solid Black-owned scene, a hit or miss, a Black-owned struggle, or not Black-owned friendly, with the highest possible score being 25 points. Now, keep in mind that Black-owned is defined as 50% or more Black-owned. So, let's go to Tampa. Let's talk about the accommodations. Now, honestly, finding Black-owned hotels, inns, or any other type of sleeping arrangements in Tampa was surprisingly difficult. I really did expect more. I actually discovered that Tampa has strong roots in Black-owned hospitality, which isn't helping us today, but at least we know there was a history. So back in the 1920s, the Rogers Hotel, also known as the Pyramid Hotel or Central Hotel, stood proudly at Central Avenue, and it was owned by Garfield Rogers Sr. And he was a respected Black businessman and philanthropist who provided quality lodging and hospitality to Black travelers during a time when, of course, mainstream hotels were off limits to us. And the hotel was more than just a place to sleep. It was actually a symbol of pride, resilience, and community. So while we couldn't find a currently operating Black-owned hotel in Tampa, honoring this legacy of places like the Rogers Hotel reminds us of that strong foundation Black entrepreneurs laid in the hospitality industry. And that's why we continue to seek out and support Black-owned spaces no matter what. If you know any modern Black-owned accommodations in Tampa, please let us know in the comments. We'd love to feature them next time. Unfortunately, the city of Tampa gets a score of 1 out of 5 for no Black-owned places to stay. You know, I really thought Tampa would come through on the accommodations, but it looks like we will be sleeping under the stars. Now let's talk about food and dining. Okay, Tampa, I'm hoping at least you have some good food. Come on. Breakfast, brunch. Let's talk about it. Mr. B's Café, Southern Cuisine. Yes. Known for stellar chicken and waffles, French toast, smoked sausage and grits. That everybody is raving about, of course. We go to lunch. Say you want to visit Kay's Kitchen. That's another one. Chicago-style fried chicken, pizza puffs, and fish, and all the goodness. Now, if you want some dinner or soul food or beyond, you can go to M&R's Café, Southern Cuisine. You'll get some hearty soul food, some mac and cheese, some oxtails, collard greens. You can get all of that there. Coasis is another one you might want to visit. And this is a hybrid salon restaurant in Seminole Heights. Think oysters, lamb chops, and shrimp ceviche. Oh, wow. I love that. You might want to go to Mama's Soul Food Restaurant. Get some Southern home cooking, those baked turkey wings, cube steak, and peach cobbler. And I'm going to just have to say this. Notice There is this fusion of Black culture from the diaspora, Caribbean meets Southern classics. That's what I'm feeling here. It's a good mix of history through the cuisines. And honestly, in my search, I ran across a lot of Black-owned restaurants that were either temporarily closed or permanently closed. And that's very unfortunate. It means that Tampa has a lot of growth opportunity in supporting Black restaurateurs. So if I missed a foodie hotspot, let me know in the comments because I really want to know. So for food and dining, the city of Tampa gets a score of 3 out of 5. Some options, but not a full experience. Let's talk about shopping and services. Now, speaking of shopping, I just want to give a shout out to the Book Joint. It's a Black-owned Chicago bookstore for making this amazing shirt. Reading is a social movement t-shirt, and a family member gifted it to me, and I love it. Let me show you what the front looks like. Beautiful, beautiful. But speaking of apparel, things to shop for, you're in Tampa, you can try out Accent Styles Boutique. It's a contemporary women's fashion boutique with a focus on versatile, stylish pieces, perfect for building a standout wardrobe. We like to stand out. You can also try African Extravaganza. It is a curated selection of African-inspired clothing, jewelry, and accessories that, of course, celebrate African heritage and style. You can go to MKM Custom Designs. It's a local boutique offering made-to-measure apparel and custom fashion pieces. Queen's Vision African Apparel is another place you might want to visit for shopping. It's vibrant. It has those beautiful African print outfits and accessories that are designed to just uplift and empower you. You can also, for the fellas, go to Ricardo's Menswear. This is a boutique specializing in custom tailored suits, jackets, trousers, and premium casual wear. And it's crafted from those high quality fabrics. So you won't get anything that's going to tear up quickly. Now, if you're looking to just pamper yourself, try out the beauty and spa places like Glow More Beauty Medi Spa. Now, this is a full service medical spa and they specialize in laser hair removal for people of color, facials, sugaring, massage therapy, and of course, a lot more. You can go to Luxe Face and Body Med Spa, and they offer tailored facials, body contouring, waxing, V-stems with a focus on Black-owned holistic wellness. You can also try out Salon Brazil, and that's founded by Tish Hankerson. And this is a salon in Tampa that specializes in textured hair care, featuring wash and go styles and services so you can define those curls in a healthy way. You can also try out the Spa by Fola Sade and 10 Toes Down Beauty Bar. Those are very highly rated Black-owned nail salons across New Tampa and Tampa Bay. So Tampa has a budding Black-owned retail and services industry, but if you think we should know about a few more, maybe we didn't mention one, just drop the business names in the comments so we can talk about them again and give them some shout out. Honestly, for shopping and services, the city of Tampa gets a score of 3 out of 5. Some options, but not enough variety. I'm sure you're going to make up for it with activities and culture. I have a feeling. So Tampa is a rich and often overlooked hub of Black culture and history and resilience. We don't think Tampa Black history, a lot of people in other places. So it's really good to bring that out. Now, if you're ever visiting there are several must-see places. And I want to highlight those because they have the city's deep African-American roots and contributions. You can start your journey in Ybor City. Now, this is a neighborhood in Tampa. I thought it was a city, but it's not. It's actually a neighborhood where Cubans, Bahamians, and African Americans helped shape, of course, the cigar industry and, of course, labor movement of the early 20th century. Just north of there, the Central Avenue district was once known as the Harlem of the South, lined with Black businesses, jazz clubs, hotels, including the historic Rogers Hotel, which we talked about, which served those Black travelers during segregation. Though many of these businesses were lost to urban renewal, gentrification, their legacy still lives on through the stories and ongoing preservation efforts. So that's good to know. And so to honor Tampa's Black past and present, you got to check out these powerful cultural experiences. So you have the Tampa Bay History Center's Travails and Triumphs exhibit, and it's a permanent installation that explores 500 plus years of Black history in Tampa Bay, from the enslavement period to emancipation to community activism and cultural milestones. Or you can even visit the Robert W. Sanders Senior Public Library. Not your average library, though. This is a community hub and African American research center featuring local Black history archives, rotating art exhibits, and the African American History and Genealogy Library. Also, the Perry Harvey Senior Park and History Walk is another thing you might want to try. An open air monument. It just honors the civil rights leaders, the musicians, the entrepreneurs who built this Central Avenue community. There are murals and statues that line the park's walkway, telling Tampa's Black history through vivid color. Now, Jackson Rooming House is another place you might want to visit. It is also known as Jackson House. It's a historic building constructed back in 1901 as a boarding house in the city. It provided accommodations to African Americans and other travelers of African descent during, of course, racial segregation times. Black travelers like Ella Fitzgerald and Ray Charles stayed there during that time. The Jackson House actually offers guided tours and educational events. Oops, did I just slip another piece of history in there? Okay, what to keep on your radar when it comes to Black cultural events in Tampa. Now, if you're planning a trip to Tampa, here are a few cultural events you don't want to miss. The Tampa Bay Black Heritage Music Festival is held every April at Curtis Hickson Waterfront Park. And this is a weekend-long celebration featuring R&B, jazz, poetry, vendors, and art, all rooted in Black excellence. I love that. You can also check out the Tampa Bay Juneteenth Festival, and that's every June 21st or so. You can go to Raymond James Stadium, and it turns into this huge cultural block party with live performances, a youth summit, fashion showcases, food vendors, and so much more, where you can get community vibe. Also, if you're in Tampa during Black History Month, here are some events. So, of course, throughout February, Tampa hosts trivia night, theater, art exhibits, cook-offs, heritage walks, and educational panels across libraries, parks, and museums. You can also try to catch the Caribbean Heritage Festival, kicking off in early June. This weekend of vibrant happenings brings the sounds, tastes, and rhythms of the Caribbean to life with music, dance, traditional food, and colorful cultural showcases. Together, these events spotlight the rich diversity of Tampa's Black and Afro-Caribbean communities. Whether you're into music, history, food, or celebration, there's something for everyone to experience and enjoy. So put some spec on Tampa's cultural history. For activities and culture, the city of Tampa gets a score of 5 out of 5. Black-owned museums, events, and attractions are available. So let's talk about nightlife and entertainment. 7th and Grove, yes. upscale Southern restaurant by day transforms into a lively lounge by night with those signature cocktails, live DJs, and a vibrant crowd. Also, you can go to Wagwan Jamaica Restaurant and Lounge. It's a Caribbean-inspired lounge offering tropical drinks, island vibes, and live music, and just bringing a slice of Jamaica to Tampa. You can go to La Union Marseille, and I'm gonna have to drop that in the comments for you to be able to understand what I just said. Though the original club closed, the site of this early 1900s Afro-Cuban Black social society remains a cultural landmark on Tampa's Soul Walk, a must-see for history enthusiasts. Okay, Tampa. For Nightlife Entertainment, the city of Tampa gets a score of 3 out of 5. A few options, but nothing major. Again, whatever we missed, let us know in the comments. All right. Let's tally up the points for the final scorecard. Tampa, Florida, you earned a score of 15 out of 25 points. Solid Black-owned scene. Some gaps, but still a great experience. Still worth the visit. What impacted Tampa's score? Well, first of all, the Black population is 21.3% roughly, slightly above the national average of 13.7%. The city's Black history is strong and stable, and it honors the Black history extending to the Latin and Caribbean communities. Tampa is also facing challenges like many other places of economic disparities and gentrification. However, there is a strong spirit of entrepreneurship and resilience with initiatives and resources supporting Black-owned businesses and fostering community growth. So I want to say thank you, Tampa, Florida, for an incredible journey through your Black-owned businesses and vibrant cultural legacy. If you need help finding, engaging, and connecting with more Black-owned businesses across the nation, or if you own a business and need more exposure, join the Blk Coin Collective platform for free. Go to oneblkcc.com. That's oneblkcc.com. Hey, if you missed our premiere episode where we traveled to San Bernardino, California, be sure to go back and watch to find out how this West Coast city scored. Please like and subscribe to our channel and share these episodes with others so that we can grow the Black business community together. This has been another episode of a Locally Black Review. See you in the next city, and remember to shop locally Black.